Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by for another weekly review of sales numbers for items that sold on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. So last 2 weeks were really strong. I put together two really strong weeks. Sales have really picked up going into the third and fourth quarter here. Actually, last week was the second best week I've had all year. And actually, I sold the most number of items in a week this past week, a total of 75 items. So I thought we could go in, take a look at the sales numbers, and then get in there and take a look at some of the best selling items for the past week. So let's get in there and take a look at them. All right, so here are the numbers for last week, week 36 of 2024. So on eBay, I sold a total of 50 items, and my gross sales were 1,665. Poshmark was fairly slow last week. I only sold 12 items, still not bad, but $277 on Poshmark. Mercari, 6 items for 116, and Amazon, I sold 7 small items for $120. So again, 75 items this past week, and that's the best week I've had as far as number of items that have sold, so that's really great. So that puts my total gross sales at $2,178. All right, so a few more numbers. We get to average sales per day is 10.71. So sales have really picked up. Usually they're right around 7 sales per day. As a weekly average. My last month average was right about 7 items per day. So again, this last week up pretty well, 10.71. So I'm really happy about that. The average sales price was $29.04. Average days to sell an item, 62 days, and the average cost of goods, $5.43. So overall, a really great week. I'm really happy with it. So let's get in there then and take a look at some of the best items that sold for me. All right, so the first item we're going to take a look at is the best men's shirt, and that is for the brand Relwyn. If you haven't heard of Relwyn, a really great brand to be looking for. This is actually the first time that I have found Relwyn out there. I kept seeing videos and hearing about it, what a great brand it is, what the fast sell-through rate is, great prices. But yeah, I finally came across it, and I came across it at a Plato's Closet. They had a really big sale going on a few weeks ago. I stopped in, I picked up a lot of great items, and this was one of them right here. There's the Micro Waffle Crew, and there is the tag right there, Relwyn. You're looking for that little red bird. So yeah, Relwyn, great brand to be looking for. This one sold for $69.95. I picked it up at Plato's Closet for $6, and it only took 16 days to sell. All right, next up is the best pair of men's shorts. This one probably could have been put in men's jeans as well. It was for a pair of Rock Revival cutoff jean shorts. I believe somebody just took their Rock Revival jeans and cut them off to make some shorts because the edges there were pretty rough. Looks like someone just did this themselves. But still, I did a little research. I wanted to make sure that I knew Rock Revival jeans would sell. I wasn't sure about cutoff jeans, but yeah, the sell-through rate was still pretty good. Again, this one only took 16 days as well to sell. I bought this one at an AmVet thrift store, local thrift store here, for $6.80, and it sold for $28.95. So yeah, Rock Revival, always a good brand to be picking up, and usually really easy to pick out all these really heavy embroidery. But yeah, Rock Revival, I always pick that up if I see it. All right, on to the best men's pants, and this is another great item that I picked up at Plato's Closet during that sale. I bought these for $7.20. This, again, another brand that I kept hearing about, and, it was one of those items that, I'm never going to find this thing. I'm never going to find it. And sure enough, Plato's Closet had that Relwyn, and they also had this triple aught design pants. Again, I kept hearing what a great brand it is and how quickly it sells. This one didn't sell super quick. It took me 59 days to sell this item. But again, I picked it up for $7.20 at that sale, and they ended up selling for $79.95, and that was my number one sale for the week. So I was really excited about these. Again, that thrifting trip where I went to Plato's Closet, I must have picked up 15 to 20 items. Just some really great items. You know, it's always exciting and fun to go to places and pick up items and brands that you have never picked up before. But yeah, Triple Aught Design, great brand to be picking up, and yeah, super excited to finally find one. There's the logo right there, Triple Aught Design. All right, best pair of men's jeans, and these are actual jeans, not cut-off jeans, so 34 Heritage. I picked these up when TJ Maxx and Ross had their really big yellow tag sale, clearance sale. These were on the clearance rack, and again, everything there, you know, is new with tags. I did pay up quite a bit for these, but I knew I could get a really good price. I paid $22 for these when they were on sale. But yeah, I've sold quite a few 34 Heritage jeans, so I knew that they would sell. And being new with tags, I knew I could get some really good prices for it. So yeah, I bought them for $22, sold for $69.95. And these only took 26 days to sell. So yeah, 34 Heritage, really good brand to be looking for. And usually sell pretty quick within the first month of listing. I've usually sold these. So there's the tag right there, 34 Heritage. All right, on to the best pair of men's shoes that sold, and that was for the brand Allen Edmonds. Now, when I first started out this full-time reselling and doing all my research, you know, I was really into shoes, picking up a lot of pairs of shoes, and I kept hearing Allen Edmonds is just a great brand to pick up for men's dress shoes, and I think it still is. But this one took quite a while to sell right here. It took 374 days, so a little bit over a year to sell this pair right here. I'm not sure why they took so long. I've sold a few other pairs of Allen Edmonds, and they did not take that long. I don't know if it was just the color, the size. 9 is, you know, it's fairly small, but, you know, really great shape. And let's see if I can find the inside here. Yeah, there's Allen Edmonds, and then on the tongue there, stamped, you usually see the size and the part number. You can look those up, and you get the name right there, the Port Washington Oxford shoes. And I actually did have to lower this price. I think I started these out at $90, and every few months I would lower the price and lower the price. I ended up selling them for $55, but I did spend $19.99 at a Goodwill. So not a great sale, but still, I just wanted to point out Allen Edmonds, still a pretty good brand. You can get pretty decent prices for these. Unfortunately, this one just took a really long time to sell. All right, on to the best men's jacket or outerwear. So yeah, when I was flipping through the blazers and jackets, I just sort of feel the materials. If it feels like it's a really cool material, I'll check it out, check out what the brand is, because I couldn't really see what the brand was, you know, on this jacket, but I felt it, very thick material. It felt just like a really quality material, this canvas material. So I opened it up. It was Duluth Trading. I ended up doing some research trying to figure out what the jacket was. It ended up being called the Duluth Trading Fire Hose Presentation Jacket. Yeah, I usually have a lot of luck selling Duluth Trading, so I went ahead and picked this up. It did cost me $8.95 at a Goodwill. It had, you know, really cool pockets on the inside. You know, I think it's kind of like a hunting jacket. There's the tag right there, Duluth Trading, and it was a 4XL, so that made me a little bit nervous, being such a large jacket. But you know, in shirts and pants, larger sizes usually sell really well. So yeah, I went ahead, took a chance on it, and it ended up selling for $39.95, and it took only 12 days to sell. All right, let's move on to some women's clothing. So this is the best women's outerwear jacket. And the brand is Southern Marsh. If you haven't heard of Southern Marsh, really pretty good brand for me lately. I just, within the last few months, started picking up Southern Marsh, some of the polos. And I saw this right here, this, you know, fleece pullover jacket. Anytime I see this type of pattern, this, you know, Southwestern, you know, really colorful pattern, I will stop, take a look at the brand, see what it is. That Southwestern pattern, really bright patterns, they usually do really well for me. I've sold quite a few like Patagonia type, you know, better sweaters, that type of thing. But yeah, really cool pattern. Thought this was going to be a great item. So I picked this one up for $6.99 at a Goodwill. Sold on Poshmark for $26. And this one took 29 days to sell. All right, best women's top, and again, this must have been the week for new brands. First time that I've sold brands this week. with that triple aught design, Relwyn, and then Frank and Eileen. First time that I found Frank and Eileen in the thrift stores. Super excited. Again, it's really easy to see this. The tags are just huge. So again, you probably know that I don't go through the women's section that often, and I find a lot of my women's items in the men's section, and that was the case with this item right here. This really huge tag, again, Frank and Eileen. Just a really great brand to be picking up. This one I bought for $6.99, sold it for $49.95 on eBay, and it sold in only 6 days. All right, on to the best electronics for the week, and I guess this is considered electronics. It goes inside a Cuisinart food processor. Again, this is an item that I parted out. I bought the entire thing. I can't remember exactly what I bought it for maybe $12 for the entire thing. I split it up in about 7 or 8 different pieces. So I think it averaged out to right around 70 cents per item once I parted it all out. This one ended up selling for $19.95, and it sold on eBay, and it took 136 days. So yeah, when you part out items for electronics, they do take a little bit longer than clothing or some other items. But yeah, you can make a lot more money by parting items out on some of these old electronics, food processors, blenders, vacuum cleaners, items like that you can part out and usually make a little bit more money. However, it's going to take a little bit longer to sell those items. All right, best media or DVD that I sold this past week, and this one sold on Amazon. So yeah, I'm starting to get into researching and finding DVDs that sell. I'm trying to pick up items that sell for a really good amount of money. I'm not real interested in the items that sell for $2, $3, $4. Last week I sold a pretty decent DVD set. This one right here even beat that one. This Power Rangers Dino Supercharged, the complete season DVD, sold for $49.99 on Amazon. I only paid $2.99 for this at a Goodwill. I don't scan every DVD or video that's out there. I just kind of scan them, see what looks interesting. I happened to pick this one up just thinking, oh, Power Rangers are kind of cool. Let's scan that one. And to my surprise, on Amazon, they were selling for right around $50. And this one only took 4 days to sell. So really excited about this one. Great turnaround on my money. $3 to buy it, $50 sale. All right, one more item, and best sporting goods item. I guess this is sporting goods. Paintball pants. Could have been in my pant category, but we'll just go with it here. So yeah, the brand name is Dye right there. And again, these are paintball pants. Had a lot of padding all over it. Just in excellent condition. It had a little bit of dirt on it, but I got it home, cleaned it up. Really, I don't think these things have been worn maybe 2 or 3 times. So yeah, a pair of paintball pants really stood out in the racks of, jeans and chino pants. I'm surprised that actually other resellers did not pick this one up. Because yeah, I've seen that other paintball pants and items like this, paintball shirts, the padded stuff, these guys are really serious about their paintball and need some of this padding. I don't know if you've ever played paintball, but I took my son out there, and those things do hurt. So I can understand why you need some of this padding on here. But yeah, really cool pair of pants. I picked these up for $4.20 at a Salvation Army. They sold for $39.95 on eBay, and these, again, only took 6 days to sell. So really good sale for me. I'm really happy about it. All right, so that is it for this week. Yeah, I just wanted to go over some of the sales numbers and show you some of the great items that sold. Really excited about finding those new brands the first time that I found them. It's always exciting when that happens, and that they sold that fast. So anyway, it was a really good week. Things are really picking up. Excited about it. Hope everybody's doing all right, and thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.